Sup guys, Juggalo here. We're doing a little walkthrough to the man cave right now. Man cave needs to be cleaned pretty good, for sure. Right now, it's a lot better than it was before. Trust me, you couldn't even walk in this place, but just gotta put away some stuff. But I'm gonna show you my motherboard setup right now. All right. This is the Cooler Master Hypo or Hyper Evo. Excuse me, not Hypo. Evo cooler. This cooler was probably the easiest thing I had to do using socket 2011. All I had to do was put some nuts on the board, the 4 holes, and then after that screw on the X bracket, which you can't see, but I'll try to show you in a second on the instructions. And then before that, I had to take off the fan and put it back on. Pretty easy. This is pretty much a rule of thumb of what you do when you get a motherboard is just do the basic stuff before you go exorbitant, like adding water cooling and everything. You want to make sure all this stuff works before you like start taking off chipset water blocks off and everything like that. You want to make sure this stuff works before you do that. And I'm just using cheap Tim. I'm using the Cooler Master Tim right here. I put about a pea-size thermal paste in the metal, just because it is a way bigger socket compared to like the 1366, and definitely the 1150 and 1156 sockets that are out there or whatever. But I'm trying to find the instructions for socket 2011. And okay, so step 1 was this right here, if you guys can see that, and then step 2 was putting on this X bracket and then lining the holes to the correct socket. Then from there you put it between the CPU cooler, head pipes, and the base, and then you expand it, put it in, screw it on. Literally took probably maybe 2 or 3 minutes to install. So I'm happy I got that up and running. Temps just at stock idle are like 28-30 degrees, which is pretty normal for a cooler. You're not going to get the best temps in the world, doing that. Using a, I wouldn't say stock cooler, but aftermarket cooler. Water cooling, of course, would be a lot better. So yeah, motherboard's good, up and running. I did run into a little bit of issues. Excuse me. One being the BIOS was in Japanese. So I would say it's Japanese or some kind of Asian, calligraphy or whatever. And I was in Japan, for a year and a half when I was in the military, so I was trying to like recognize symbols and stuff, but it's been so long since I've been in Japan and like try to recognize the symbols. I was just trying to think, I need to get this in English because there's no way in hell I'll be able to use this motherboard BIOS if it's in Japanese or, some kind of other dialect. So finally, probably 2 to 3 minutes later, because I'm good like that, go in, okay, change the BIOS language, change it to English, doing good. So I changed that to English. So I'm good on that. And then I made sure my memory was being read, and all the memory is, so 16 gigs, I'm good. Okay, that's being all read. I just have to now change it to 2133, which I'm not too worried about running at speed. I'm just worried about seeing if the RAM can be read as far as all the memory I have available, which it does. Recognize my SSD, the Crucial that I have. Booted it up into Windows. Everything's good to go, so I'm happy. $343. free shipping, and I have a warranty on it. So yeah, that was the fun stuff I did today, and try to make sure everything works. I would like to get a better graphics card, because if you saw the graphics card, that's an 8800 GT or a 9800 GT. The 9800 GT is the same thing as an 8800 GT, except it's a die shrink or die shrunk. Just letting you guys know. So yeah, I'm using backup graphics cards that I had. So next up, I don't know what's going on as far as my build, but the customer build, he's coming over here Saturday, as I said before, and look out for a whole bunch of parts probably coming within a week or two. We got to order from case labs. We got to get water cooling parts, and we're probably going to get off some stuff off of Newegg, if not Amazon, because Amazon sometimes is a little cheaper because I am a Prime member. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, thank you for the support on everything I do. And as always, comment, subscribe, rate this video, click that like button. You guys have a great day.